let's start today discussing etiquette. The way you should behave in certain situations.
Oh, okay. Arnie, listen up.
We're going to discuss etiquette in the men's urinal today.
Okay.
The cover story in Details magazine deals entirely with that topic, the proper etiquette for handling yourself at a urinal. Now, Dawn, you're very experienced at this, so you can help us.
Shut up.
Details asks 3 key questions. Where should you stand? Is it normal to peek? Something all women want to know.
Mm-hmm.
And does peeking at the guy next to you mean that you're gay?
Now, is there a time limit? If the answer to is it okay to peek, yes, would there then be a time limit to determine if you're gay or not?
Ooh, good question. Now, what if it's an unintentional peek? How long can you keep your eyes gazed at that point?
Yeah.
Sorry, there are no such thing as unintentional peeks at men's wee-wees.
Aren't you guys just...
No.
What if, because a lot of women don't understand this, and some guys aren't even sure about this. What if the person next to you is a friend of yours, and you're turning your head that way to talk to him or make a point, and eyes dart around, dance, and you just happen to go quickly?
No, you just, there is no peek. No peek allowed.
Now,
Ugh.
is he so adamant? Because, is that the general consensus? Because, Arnie's a homophobe.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just where that comes from. Or because, aren't you guys curious as to the different shapes, sizes? Because women, we look at each other's bodies all the time. If it's no big deal if you have women going to the restroom in front of each other or in locker rooms walking around naked. We don't care. We don't get all freaked out. We admire or look, and because breasts are different, and so's that area. Everything's different. It's not. You don't take it to the extreme of hitting on them or groping or anything. But it's no big deal to look at a chick.
Shut up. You're killing the fantasy.
I don't want to taint the jury pool here, so let's see if we can get some people that are on their way to work early, some guys to call in and see what the general consensus is about curiosity over other men's wieners.
Yeah, because I've heard guys that have seen other guys that they're friends with. Maybe they had an accidental peek, or I don't know if it was accidental or not. And these are all guys that are like guys, total wives or girlfriends, and they will be like, oh man. Like it's just like it's so they feel less of a man after they have found out. Okay. Like if they had saw yours, they're just like, holy cow.
So when they say oh man, it's a gross out oh man, or an embarrassment.
Yeah, and it's exactly, and then it's like a don't ever want to be naked around him again. A, because that was nasty, and B, because they feel less of a man because he was so much more well hung.
I think a lot of guys at that point feel they are partially gay after just accidentally seeing a wiener. Phone number is 888-390-9850.
Billy, are you there?
Oh, hold on, Billy. Producer Nick did not properly set up the studio.
Way to go, Nick.
I will press the button we need pressed. Go ahead, Billy.
Hey, how's it going?
Great, right, man.
You guys had me talking to myself.
I'm sorry. It's Nick's fault, like everything. Go ahead.
Of course.
What's up?
If you look, you're gay, and there's no accidents there.
Okay, you agree with Arnie. There's no such... Okay, all right, thank you. Hello there, Gordon. Good morning.
How's it going, guys?
What's up, Gordo?
Well, you asked for some input from guys on their way into work at, oh my God, o'clock in the morning, so here you go.
Okay, please.
Okay, first of all, no. When you're at the urinal, there is no excuse. There is no accidental peeking. There is either you're looking or you're not, and if you are, dude, keep the eyes forward. Don't even turn and look at your buddy when you're talking to him, okay?
So, Gordon, I want to make sure because we're on two topics here at once. A, no such thing as an unintentional peek, and B, if you do intentionally peek, are you gay?
I don't necessarily know about gay, but it's just not right, It's, if you kill somebody in bed with your wife, doesn't make you a murderer, but you shouldn't be killing people.
Right, still against the commandments. All right, very good, thank you. Hello, George. Good morning.
Hello, George.
Yeah, this is George.
Yeah, what can we do for you, sir?
Yeah, I was just saying, I look at everybody shalong since, I've been in high school, and I don't think I'm gay. I like to know when an old boy's walking down the road. I say, yeah, that guy's got a real big one.
Now, is this a serious call? Are you serious, George? I can't tell if he's being serious or not.
If he's serious, he's seriously gay. Because there are no accidents. Rob, how long have I known you?
13 years.
How many times have we gone to the bathroom?
Many times.
Many times.
No.
I have never seen your wiener. I have never gazed. I've heard all the horror stories about it. I heard it's like Godzilla.
Yeah.
I have no idea. People ask me about it. I don't know.
Aren't you curious?
No, I'm not. You know why I'm not curious? Because I don't care about Rob's wiener. And if you're a guy that gets it, like Dawn was saying, oh man, that guy is huge. If you talk about another man's wiener, you might as well just look at him in the urinal and go, hey man, nice wiener. You are gay if you talk about another man's wiener. Unless he's a porn star and you're describing a film.
What about when you're a young man, like 13 or 12, and you're you're going through that time of your life? Is curiosity okay at that point?
No.
Yeah. See,
you use a stall.
I don't get this "aren't you curious" thing that you broads say. No, not at all.
Because
not interested whatsoever.
Gosh, maybe because we are. Because to this day, there is this one guy that the girls of us that know him, whether they're married, boyfriends or not, we want to see it because his friends accidentally saw it and confirmed, oh, holy hell, it sounds like it's like yours or something, Rob, or bigger.
Holy
and we
hell.
just want to see it. We just want to know. And his girlfriends have described the same thing. It's almost like one of those things where you're like, you run from it, but then you run right back toward it, you know?
I understand that, but I can't imagine what guy would hear you say that and then want to see it. You say that, I'm not curious. Are you curious to see this man?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Hello, Joe. Good morning.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
On the accidental peak,
Yes.
you know, it's no big deal. You're only gay if you touch it.
Okay, so you accidentally peek and you look away immediately. That's okay, in your opinion.
Yeah, it's not a problem. You're only gay if you touch it.
All right. Thank you.
I don't get the accidental peek. Either you're looking at wiener or you're not looking at wiener.
What do you think, Joe? You still there? See, I want to get that. That is still a curiosity.
Yeah.
What is the definition of the accidental? How does it happen?
Why do your eyes wander towards another man's crotch?
Now, are you saying, therefore, you've never accidentally peeked?
No, my father embedded that into me a long, long time ago.
Good man.
I think accidental peeking is not right, but to me it doesn't feel like a gay thing. It more feels like when somebody's going through your wallet.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, what are you doing? Mind your own business. It's
See,
like that kind of thing.
I agree with that. See, I don't think accidentally peeking makes you gay, but I agree with that caller. It's wrong. It's wrong. You shouldn't, if it somehow happens. Because I think that for some people is natural. There's a lot of people whose eyes dart around.
Yeah.
But it's like, here's the thing. Well, that's a bad example. I was going to use the example of how guys, no matter how hard they try, their eyes dart to breasts, but there's an obvious reason for that. We're a bunch of horn dogs, and that would make you think like it's a gay thing. But I stand by the accidental peek is not a gay thing if you look away immediately and if you acknowledge to yourself how wrong it is and you work on never doing it ever again.
It doesn't make you gay.
Oh, this is...
But it puts you on the on-ramp to the Hershey Highway.
Yes,
Oh,
you
come
are.
on.
You are 1 kilometer closer.
That's right. You're curious.
This is so silly that we're even having this conversation.
Well, I'll tell you.
Men, this is the equivalent of you men being told not to cry when you're little or show your feelings. Now it's been embedded in you that it's not okay to be curious.
It's
so
not.
What?
No. It's not okay.
It doesn't make you gay.
But why even be curious about it? There's no reason. Here's the difference between men and women. The female body is a beautiful thing, and most women acknowledge how beautiful the female body is, and so do men. The male body is gross. It is disgusting. It's hairy. It's got all these things coming off of it that shouldn't be coming off of it. No man is in any way curious about it and doesn't need to be. That's the difference.
See, Dawn, this is a topic that women have no say in, really. That this is something that you don't know anything about. We don't know about how many hand lotions you have and why you have so many different kinds of hand lotion. We accept it. This is something that women should accept, that men do not peak because it makes you gay.
But it's just the human body. That's why it's...
Oh, please,
it would
liberal.
be okay. It is,
Please.
though. It's just a human body.
If he's curious about the human body, then he should take a biology class
Amen.
or buy a book with diagrams.
Amen.
But everyone's body is different.
Who cares? Who cares? I don't sit there and analyze why some guy's fatter than me or anything like that. Hello, Matt.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't look at another guy's Johnson in the urinal like that.
Huh?
What?
I think he said you don't look at another guy's Johnson in the urinal like that.
I don't know how you translated that, but thank you very much. Hello, Tim. Good morning.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Tim?
Hey.
Yes.
Experts agree that most accidents can be avoided.
So there is no such thing as the accidental peak, but
I'm with Arnie on this, man. If you're just having accidents all the time, you are on your way.
Okay, what if you've had accidents 2 times? That's not all the time.
No, you're on your way. You're in the car.
Yeah.
Approaching that on-ramp that I was talking about.
Yeah, you are at least getting ready to turn onto the Hershey Highway on-ramp.
Okay.
And you probably are about to take the dirt road to get to the Hershey Highway.
Okay, I want to get this proven.
Oh, the overwhelming number of calls haven't done it.
No, what I mean is,
Hey, you went out there, don't matter.
I would like some of our gay population of men to call up and say, did you peak and that led you on the way to being gay? Because, come on, you guys, just looking at someone's penis does not automatically make you on the way. That is something that a lot of people believe you're born with. You're born being gay. It doesn't just all of a sudden occur.
You might want to get that.
I mean, hello.
Hello! Hello! Hi, it's Lance!
Wow, Lance, good morning. How are you today?
Hi, big boy. It's so good to talk to you. Zane is sleeping still.
Oh, don't wake him up.
I was just listening to you and touching myself, and I heard the girl call. She said
That's
you wanted me to call?
Yes.
Oh,
Hi.
this is the answer. When I was 3 years old, I looked at a man's wiener. Yay! And I've never gone back. Bye-bye.
There you go, Don. Any more scientific evidence you need?
Oh.
You can't have any of the gay population call and ask, do you peak? Of course they peak. They have binoculars with them in the urinal.
It's a night out.
Hello.
I wanted to know if
That's their next date. Oh.
That's not the study. The study is they were heterosexual, and then they started peaking, and all of a sudden got in the car and were on their way to the Hershey Highway.
That's what we're saying. Many of them turn around. You can turn a car around. Some cars break down. We're just suggesting that 1 peak, you're getting towards the car. 2 peaks, you're almost on the dirt road. 3 peaks, you're on the dirt road, and you have floored it towards the Hershey Highway because now you're obsessed with wiener.
How many guys have we heard about that are straight, and it just takes one thing in their lives for them to realize that they've been gay their entire life, and they go to that lifestyle. And you know what that one thing is? Each and every time, scientifically proven, was the accidental peak over.
You don't know that.
I totally know it.
Hello, Pete.
Yes.
Hey, Pete.
I'm doing great. I just want to say you guys are excellent. You keep me up every morning.
Thank you.
And there's not too much to say. Rob and Arnie, you hit the nail on the head. You know if you're peaking, okay? You know what you're doing. And if you even care about another guy's crotch, I mean, you're gay.
All right.
Thanks, Pete.
Thank you, Pete. Let me give you what Details Magazine says.
Okay.
No, please do.
Details Magazine says, intentionally peeking at the guy next to you does mean you're gay.
Absolutely.
This is a magazine that is widely revered, by the way, as a very open-minded, liberal magazine. Not a men's magazine. Details is not a Maxim or an FH. It's supposed to be a hip magazine.
Doesn't matter. If men were involved, you're all such homophobes. If you're not gay, you're homophobes.
Right. Every man's a homophobe.
Yes.
Oh, no. Then how are men gay?
Unless you're gay.
Exactly. Then not every man is a homophobe.
I said every man who isn't a homophobe.
And if we're talking about a magazine that is extremely liberal and extremely open-minded, like Details Magazine, how can you possibly make that claim? Because it makes you feel better about your argument?
If the men on board that were helping out with this
we're
not gay. If you're not gay, you're a homophobe. If you're gay, obviously you're not.
So we're going to play the if game. What if 2 of the writers on this magazine are gay? They wrote this article.
They haven't come out yet. No one knows
they're gay.
They are.
They're openly gay. They work for the magazine. Then what? Then what's your argument? We have 2 homosexuals on this writers on the writers list of the 5.
The heterosexual men discarded what they said.
Of course, it can't possibly be true. It can't possibly be that we men agree on this. Could it be? It can't possibly be that we're all right. No, so instead you have to go to, well, then there's just no gay people whatsoever working for that entire magazine.
Dawn, what if you were using the facilities and some woman opened the stall door and checked out your booger?
I would think that was odd that she opened my stall door.
And she checked out your booger. Would that make her gay?
I don't know if it makes her gay. It
Yes,
just makes
it
her
does.
highly weird.
Yeah.
Highly weird
And
is the
inconsiderate.
first. Highly weird is the first step towards the Hershey Highway.
Amen.
The best of Rob, Arnie, and Dawn.
Hello, Mark. Good morning. Hey.
Rob and Arnie,
Yes.
I do agree with you guys. Don, I'm sorry about that, but I have to agree with them.
That's okay.
And the thing is that if I'm in a stall and everything, I have to wait for somebody to leave, some guy to leave. If they're going to steer my, you know what, they're going to be missing a few teeth.
So you also suffer from the shy bladder as a result of a fear of the guy peeking as well, which will bring us to the where do you stand portion of the article. Let's just go through the rest of the article, and then we'll go back to the phones here. If you intentionally peek, you're gay. Also, Details Magazine says that the guy next to you has an expectation of privacy, and it's unfair to invade that.
Mm-hmm.
And that is so true. That's the door on your stall, Dawn.
Right.
There is a privacy issue.
Fine.
A lot of guys don't want their wieners gawked at, and we should be entitled to that opinion. It's our body. Don't
Amen.
tell us what to do with our bodies.
Well, I guess if you're not, well endowed, that would be quite embarrassing.
Some people who are well endowed. I am well endowed. I do not want men looking at my wieners. Wiener.
You should be proud.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Yeah,
It
hey.
works too.
Yikes.
I am proud. I don't want other men looking at
You
it.
should be all, ha-ha, look at me.
No.
And, look at you.
Unlike some people that I
I mean,
know,
he's peeking.
unlike some people I know, I do not have to rub things like that in other people's faces. It's
All
meaningless,
right.
and I don't want a man looking at my wiener and fantasizing about it later. As for where to stand, says Details Magazine, here's the etiquette. You always take the farthest urinal. If somebody's already using it, you leave a space, an empty urinal between you and him. Now, that I agree with big time. If you've got 5 urinals and a guy at one of them, there is no need to stand next to that guy. The only time it is acceptable to take a urinal next to another man, according to Details, if all the other urinals are taken and all the stalls as well.
Amen.
That's a biggie.
Here's a huge deal. Let's say you're going to your favorite family-style restaurant.
You guys.
Is there a birthday song being sung?
Sure.
Okay.
There are two urinals and then 2 stalls for the men.
Mm-hmm.
If one person is using one of the urinals, you have to use the stall.
Yes, that's how it works.
You have to go to the stall. You can't just ride on up next to him. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Nah! Unless the stalls are completely full.
And I do not think enough men know that particular etiquette.
No.
Okay, where is your head supposed to be if there's a mirror in front of you?
There's never a mirror in front of you.
No, God,
Have
no.
you ever seen a mirror in front of
Oh,
you?
you guys don't have mirrors?
No.
Oh.
Of course not. Hello there, Tom. Good morning.
Morning, guys.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Yeah, anything over one look, period, you're going.
Anything over one look in your lifetime?
No, I mean, I guess within a year or something like that.
So you're giving guys a peek every year to avoid homosexuality?
No, I'm not peeking or anything like that. It's not a big deal to me. I just, I don't like anybody looking at me, so I don't look at anybody else.
But didn't you? I'm sorry, maybe I misunderstood. I thought you started this by saying that anything over a peak makes you gay.
No, not necessarily. If you keep looking and keep looking, yeah, you're going there.
Oh, at the same guy.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right.
This brings up a very interesting subject in the trough urinals.
Yes.
Ew.
Yeah, well, there are some places, some older stadiums, if you will, that still have the just big troughs that you go in.
In fact, we did that article a couple of weeks ago. They're going back to the trough, so you're going to see it in a lot of new places as well. It's more efficient.
And let's say
Ew.
it's a big stadium, place is crowded, and you can't wait for a stall to open, because that's what I do. I usually wait till a stall opens. If you have to use said trough...
Which makes the peak And because there's no privacy now. There's no walls. There's no nothing. You're just right next to the guy.
All you do is unzip and look forward.
Yep.
And it's a blind stare forward.
Yep.
It's you don't care if you're getting it in.
This is so silly.
Or on your own leg. You're just going.
You never move your head.
No.
Some guy could walk up behind you and put a knife to your back. You don't move your head.
No.
And if you're lucky, like the Oakland Coliseum where the A's and Raiders play, you can focus on, they have those advertisements. And you can I have those things memorized.
God bless the man that made those advertisements because he gave us something to look at because not all places put sports pages or the newspaper in their bathrooms.
Right, it's just like the elevator. Do not look at or talk to the person next to you. If they catch on fire, let them burn.
Right.
Just look straight ahead.
Well, it's the extreme example of the elevator. You're right. Proper elevator etiquette is you pretend the other person isn't there. But you've got to realize that, here's the difference. In an elevator, if someone else breaks that rule and talks to you, you break down and at least acknowledge their existence. If they say, what floor are you going to, you say, no matter what the naked man next to you says, the man whose wiener is in his hand, you do not acknowledge his existence. If he looks at you and says, hey, buddy, my ass is on fire, you just straightforward.
You guys.
Hey, buddy, I'm urinating blood. Can you call 911? Straightforward. Don't even acknowledge him.
Hey, Arnie, is that you?
Nope.
Nothing.
Not a thing.
Nothing until you leave the restroom facility and then you look at the guy and go, what did you want in there?
What are you doing?
I'm kind of busy.
Why are you talking to me when I have that in my hand?
Men's restrooms are some of the quietest places on earth.
And
God
should
bless
be.
them.
Yes,
Amen.
absolutely.
You guys pick the silliest things to be complicated about.
Oh, please.
And then other things
Please. Please.
I've never heard so many rules to going to the bathroom. Just go to the bathroom.
This is my favorite when she tries to laugh at us.
Yeah, I know.
And be condescending with a person that owns 42 pair of black shoes.
Right, and we're complicated about simple things.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I understand that.
Seriously, though, you're placing too much pressure on yourselves.
No.
You just go to the bathroom.
No, see, you're missing the point. We are not placing any pressure on... And, Nick, don't you be afraid to answer those 14 phones that are ringing about this topic. He's not even listening to it.
Nick.
No, don't be afraid to answer those phones, buddy. Those people calling, you can still put them on the air, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for banging on the window loudly, Arnie.
No problem.
This isn't about us. This is about other people. What you said, that's what we do. We walk in, we go to the bathroom. End of story. No peeking, no looking, no turning, no talking, no nothing. That's how everybody needs to behave. And Details Magazine agrees. Nothing complicated about it. I couldn't be more uncomplicated about a topic.
Rob, let me ask you a question. When you're at home and you're doing your business, now if this is too personal, please let me know.
Is this a number one, number two?
Either or.
Okay, business, got it.
You're taking care of business, and your wife wants to talk to you, and she comes into the restroom.
Nope, doesn't happen. I can't even go further because it's an understood rule.
Beautiful.
We do not, and this is a mutual rule we agree on. We don't invade each other's space. I don't care if you are a couple and you like to pee in front of each other. Great. We don't do it. Never will. It's ridiculous.
And I think that should be mandated in the marriage clause. When you're getting married, do you take so and so? Do you promise never to watch them or invade their space while they're using the facilities?
We won't even. Your example. I won't even. If I know and she's in the bathroom or vice versa, we won't even yell to each other while that's going on. You wait till it's over and then you talk.
That's sweet.
Good.
Yes, it is sweet. It's normal. It's the way life should be. Hello there, Ken. Good morning.
Yeah, Rob and Arnie, I think you guys are getting a little too homophobic about this going in the urinals and doing your business.
Right, of course. And why's that?
Well, what's the problem with just going in and go in the bathroom and stare at the wall or or whatever you want and just do it and go out?
You were right until you said whatever you want. There's no problem with going in, staring at the wall, and finishing your business. There is a problem with going in and staring at the guy next to you's wiener.
If there's empty stalls, you just go in and go out.
Now, see, you're one of them. You're one of them. You have completely shunned aside the etiquette rules. There is everything wrong with walking in and standing at a urinal next to another man. Why don't you just come up and ask me out, Ken? Christ.
Are you afraid they're going to touch?
It's not accepted.
Oh, come on. No, we've got rules on this show. That's one thing we can't talk about.
You see, here's the thing.
Oh.
Here's the thing, and this is part of Dawn and the female species continuing to be condescending and all that. Of course I'm not afraid they're going to touch. I'm an intelligent individual. I realize that. And I don't care if people think that I'm homophobic. The fact of the matter is there's just certain things you don't do. There are certain things in life you don't do. We have a million rules like this in society. It used to be a rule, you don't interrupt people. Now, why is that a rule? Is it because you're afraid that you're going to get touched by another man's wiener? No. Why don't you interrupt people when they talk?
It's rude.
Exactly! And so is looking at another man's wiener. End of story. It's not because I'm afraid my penis is going to be touched. It's not because Arnie's afraid he's going to turn gay. It's because it's rude.
Okay, fine. Fine. Now, then explain to me what is wrong. There are 2 urinals and 2 stalls. You're standing at a urinal. What is wrong with another guy coming up to you next to a urinal and he doesn't look? There's no staring involved. He is looking full on straight ahead, doesn't even acknowledge your existence. What's wrong with that?
The same thing that's wrong with walking into a movie theater where 2 people are seated in the only seats that are taken in the entire theater and somebody sits right next to you. It's an invasion, an unnecessary invasion of space. Is that not the perfect analogy?
Yes, it is.
Now, you might think it's okay, Dawn, if you're the only person in a movie theater for some total stranger to come up and sit next to you, but society doesn't think that. That is not acceptable. That's an unnecessary invasion of space. Does that properly answer your question whether you agree or disagree?
Well, it's annoying when someone does that in a movie theater.
It's rude. It's rude to be annoying, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, John.
It might just be a good seat, dude.
And then he had to cuss.
Nice, John.
And by the way, where John,
Peeker.
you could tell, yes, John was going with the fact that it's all okay. And did you hear that? Did you hear the kind of person you're speaking for, Dawn?
Yes.
He thinks it's okay to walk into a movie theater. In my example, 2 people are in the theater. And he'll be damned if he's going to sit anywhere else. Why? Because the seat next to the 2 people might be a good seat. Well, I'm going to sit here. I'll be damned. There's 400 other seats open. I'll be damned if I'm going to sit anywhere else. His response? Might be a good seat, dude. And what a rooster eater.
He is a peeker.
Oh, my God.
I don't know why
Jesus.
society says it's okay to peek. Obviously, Details Magazine says it's not. The overwhelming number of calls we've got is it's not. But why is it that guys need to walk around naked in locker rooms all the time and shave naked and things like that?
Oh, jeez.
I am so tired of that. That is just gross.
That is gross, and that is a problem.
And there's no peek. You can't look anywhere without seeing wiener unless you bury your head in the locker. And that's what I do.
And in that example, it's really tough because he's right. Guys stand at the sink of the gym bathroom naked, which is not necessary, shaving their face, and now we've got the mirror issue. Because there's mirrors around. You can't look anywhere without catching a reflection. Ah!
If this is an overwhelming thing that's happening, obviously you 2 are the only ones that think it's wrong.
Oh, no. It's people that are rude taking over. Because while that guy's doing it, there's 14 of us on the other side of the gym going, Jesus, what's wrong with that guy? Somebody should do something about that. But, of course, there's nothing you can do. Okay. If you complain to the gym, they'll tell you to go somewhere else because, oh, well, you're being homophobic. He's just happy with his body. Oh, great. Well, if that's all right, then why can't we all walk around naked? It's just about being happy and comfortable with your body.
Jim should have a Speedo rule for men. All men at least have to have a Speedo on.
Please.
Well, don't guys that play sports, they all walk around naked after the game inside the locker room?
I didn't do it in high school. I didn't walk around all naked patting each other's ass or anything.
Hey, nice job there.
Jesus Christ.
Husky fellow.
That is disgusting.
Oh, peekers.
John, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hey, John.
Hey, I have a good one for you on the bathroom etiquette. My sister, she's a single mom, and she has 3 boys, and the youngest, she told me, you know, she wanted me to teach him how to use the bathroom, potty train him. So one morning we're in there, I go into the bathroom with him, and I'm trying to show him how to do things, you know, he's watching. And next thing I lift up the seat. I'm like, this is how you do it. And you hold it like this and aim. And he reaches up and grabs my junk.
Oh!
And I told him, I said, no way, no how, ever do that again.
Oh, he's just little and curious.
He needs to be told.
Well, that's a little bit too curious.
Hey,
Sure.
Exactly.
Sure.
If he reached out and grabbed a butcher knife, you would probably immediately tell him to never do that again.
Yeah, I mean, you need to tell him not to, but we can all understand why. He's 3, and it's like, whoa.
He'd have lost a hand if it was my nephew.
Oh.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, no,
that kid is right on the road to gayness. This guy's a good uncle for stopping him doing that.
And look, no offense. I know you're all doing the best you can. No surprise that a kid without the father figure around thinks that's okay at 3. Ooh, let me grab it. See?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
no.
You have to put him in his place immediately.
If you're a new dad out there and you're confused on how to help raise your kid, listen to me right now. The first rule, this is the first rule you ever teach your son. It is never okay. I don't care if the guy is dying to touch another man's wiener.
There you go. There
it is. Never acceptable.
Never.
Ever.
If
I can say this, my 31 years on this planet, I have never touched another man's junk.
Me too.
So funny.
And even if touching that man's wiener will prevent the Holocaust of civilization,
nope.
You choose on the side of right. God has chosen this is the time for us to all go, and you do not touch that wiener.
Amen.
Hello, Brian. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
What's up, Brian?
I just wanted to relate a real quick story for you. There's a guy that is always in my gym. He's conveniently dressed all the time while everybody's showering, and he's always got his hat down far enough where you can't see where he's looking.
Ew.
Oh, boy.
That's creepy.
Boy. Yeah, he's checking it. He's a peeker.
It's all creepy. It's disgusting. Hello, Paul.
Okay, first of all, just because other people do it does not make it right.
Amen.
Second of all, no matter what happens, you never touch a guy there. No matter what.
Okay.
No matter what. Did we get that?
No matter what.
No matter what. End of civilization.
Can we get Nick on the horn here?
No touching. Producer Nick. Yes, he doesn't seem to be too busy doing other things.
Nick?
Yeah, what's up?
We call you gay all the time.
Yes, you do, quite frequently.
Have you ever...
Oh, boy. Be honest.
Ever touched another man's wiener?
No.
Okay.
And Nick was in the theater.
Amen.
All right?
Amen.
Everybody remember that.
Even if...
No.
Even if he's bleeding to death from that area and you need to stop it?
No, sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's an old joke. There's an old joke out there that the Lone Ranger one day is riding around and he gets bit right on the wiener.
Yes.
By a rattlesnake.
Yep.
Tano rides into town, finds the doctor. The doctor tells Tano that he has to...
remove the venom.
Yes,
orally.
Orally remove the venom.
You know how that's done, right? You go...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right,
I know how it's done.
All right.
So Tano rides back to the Lone Ranger. Lone Ranger goes, Tano, what did the doctor say? Tano says, you're going to die, Kimosabe.
There you go.
Oh, you
Perfect.
And we're talking about the Lone Ranger and Tonto.
I mean, this is it. I mean, that's the
Doesn't
ultimate.
get closer than that.
Oh.
Many people thought they were gay. Obviously, Tonto wasn't gay.
This is so ridiculous.
The best of Rob, Arnie, and Dawn.